All right, so good morning, everyone. So this today is the schedule of your examination in purposive communication. We will begin the examination at exactly 2 p.m. and will close at exactly 5 p.m. Don't worry, no, your exam is very easy. It has only two types. First type is multiple choice, 20 items, 2 points each, so meron siyang 40 points. And the last part is identification, only one question. Again, you have to you have to give what is being asked, only one question for 10 points. So basically your exam is 50 points, passing is 35. Now, this morning I made this video to give some pointers, tapos na tayo, and of course some parts that 80% will be part of your test or examination. So in your examination, please listen and don't forget to write your name on the comment section. So be familiar with the definition of communication and what is the relation of communication to globalization. And also, you have to know who are the important characters in communication. The receiver, speaker, what is that all about? And of course, you also have to learn different barriers. What are the barriers? These are the problems that may block or that may hinder communication or effective communication. What is linguistic problem or linguistic barrier, cultural barrier, noise barrier, mechanical barrier, psychological barrier, physical barrier. And there are parts of the questions or exam which are situational. I will give some situation like Miss Maraoai, a tourist guide, often uses hand gesture when she communicates to all the tourists. But there were times the Chinese tourists from Wuhan, China felt insulted with some of the gestures she used. This barrier is under, so what kind of barrier is this? A, cultural, B, linguistic, C, social, or D, linguistic and cultural. So you have to learn all of those things. So that is one of the questions. No, I already gave you one, and so on and so forth. And also, you have to learn the different kinds of communication, like international communication. What is international communication? There are situational questions wherein you're going to identify what type or what kind of communication. Okay? For example, President Duterte, together with other president in the world, attends in a world summit, together with other presidents to talk about peace issues in the world. This is an example of what communication? A, international, B, intercultural, C, interracial, or D, intracultural. So you have to think, so what kind of communication is this? Now, since Duterte joins with other groups of people for a conference, so what kind of communication is that? So you have to familiarize with what is interethnic communication, what is intercultural, what is interracial, and what is intracultural or intercultural. And you also have to learn about the local everyday written. So what are this? Like we sell ice here, wanted with spacer, hi, hello, Manila Bulletin. Those are example of local everyday written. And there are some situation, there are some questions that are made situational. Like you have to identify. I have provided some situation wherein you have to identify which one violates or which one agrees about global everyday written. You have to check your chapter 2. You can find the global everyday written there. What are the examples and what are the problems occur pertaining to that one? And also you have to analyze or study the mechanics or you know yes, mechanics or some guidelines in communication, in delivering a speech, like the courtesy, cultural sensitivity, consideration, and conciseness. What are their role in communication? And how are they being or how they are being implemented? Concreteness, correctness, consideration, and conciseness, and cultural sensitivity. How can you apply cultural sensitivity in a communication? How can you do this? Or how can you manifest this one? And the last question, that's it, no? For part 2, you have to give what is being asked. This is very simple question. Actually, I can consider it as a bonus question. This is actually a bonus question. Okay? So I'm reminding you of your activity again. Don't worry of this. Like I'll not be very strict this time because we are running out of time and it's not our fault. Even no nor I. It's not my fault because of your you know of your large number of enrollee really affect no the availability of the teacher. That's why we cannot blame the school, but at least no the school does its best to really teach the subject despite the fact that we are overload. No, we are actually overload. We handle different subjects, but we accept this because for you. So you have to do your best, read your module, and answer every question intelligently. Now, I'm also reminding you of your project, which will be the due will be tomorrow until 11:59. The speech, no, just do that because I'll be giving points, biggest points or big points for your speech. Okay, so you have to do your best. Anyway, exam is only 25 items, but the rest of the points will be from attendance, activity, and the quizzes that you have submitted in our Google Drive. See to it that you were able to submit everything until tomorrow. Okay? So goodbye everyone. God bless. Your examination will begin at 2 p.m. and will end at 5 p.m. Anyway, your exam is only 40 minutes, I guess, or maybe 20 minutes because very easy, multiple choice. Just read your module. And please remember those things that I have shared to you. Basahin nyo yung mga kinds of communication, what are the different problems, what is communication, and what is the relation of communication to globalization. So again, this is Professor Jaime. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and an abundant New Year. Good luck, God bless, and see you next year. Bye.